I'm going to come and deliver the broken, destroyed, messed up, poor, impoverished people. I'm going to save.
Yo niggas ain't tough. Yo niggas ain't tough.
Hey, Shalom Israel. Yahweh Bashim Yah Shah Brakatah. Yahweh Shema Alatah Bashim Yah Shah to all the sisters, man. Listen, it's Captain 13,000 that called up a rhyme, checking in with the Israelite School of UPK under Commander Junior Hunt.
You know we not no cowards. Oh, you on that?
Listen, man, this year's 52nd annual Passover. Hold on, I'm gonna say it one more time. This year's 52nd annual Passover under Commander Junior Hunter under the ISUPK. Couldn't do it last year. Y'all already know the Lord had his foot on our oppressor's neck.
Here in New York City, there are roughly 1,000 cases a day. Those are numbers they haven't seen since May.
Can't do it in New York this year because the Lord still got his foot on our oppressor's neck.
New York, the center of the outbreak this spring, is now teetering on another deadly explosion of the virus.
But listen to me good. This year, 52nd annual Passover, April 24th, 2021. You understand? It's gonna be in H-Town, baby.
It's gonna be at the B&H Ranch, 14149 Players Street, Houston, Texas.
Y'all know what we do. Y'all know what we came to do. Huh?
2021, ISUPK, 52nd annual Passover. All the generals gonna be there. All the heavy hitters gonna be there. The daughters of Zion gonna step out with their beautiful long dresses, you understand? Strong on deck. That One West style music on deck. 52nd annual Passover.
B&H Ranch, 14149 Players Street, Houston, Texas.
Get with it to get lost, man.
Got it out the mud, straight up out the base. The world done made me crazy. The world done turned crazy.
You dealing with the men of war. We at war. I sided with the Lord, of course. On one accord. We ain't never stopping now. You running now. All my niggas go to ground.
With somebody that love you and they trying to kill you.
Right.
And then your own brother is telling you to come to this side. We got protection for you. We got food for you. We can teach you how to survive. But you telling us, no, I want to be with the people that want to kill me.
Right.
You tell me how much sense that make. Black man, Hispanic man, Native Indian, we are in trouble in America, man. We've been in trouble for a long time. While we being killed, they taking selfies. They having a ball. They getting drunk.
Right.
They in cut off buses with the redneck sign on it.
Right.
Having a good time.
Right.
They won't even put their mask on.
Right.
While we out here dying. Now the question is, why is that happening? I'm gonna tell you why. Because you think you a Christian.
Right.
Because you think being a Christian is what you're supposed to do. When really, these preachers need to shut their mouth. These so-called black leaders need to shut their mouth.
That's right.
Black woman, Hispanic woman, Native Indian woman, if you speaking against your people, you need to shut your mouth too.
Right.
The reason why is because we going against the Most High. We going against the Lord, against the judgments, Salaki, the statutes, the rules, the law. The law is let that man be taught by the priests and prophets of the Lord.
Right.
So he understand how to run his family. So he understand how to be a brother. Hold this up, Bob. This is the only way you gonna learn that. The Christian church is gonna teach you how to be a homosexual, a pedophile. That's what America is built on. If you're not being taught by the ISUPK, you are not in the truth.
That's right.
You need to stop. You need to come over here.
Right.
You are in enemy lines. You are nothing but a Christian.
Right.
That's all you are. The Christian church is full of lies. It is the house of Satan.
That's right.
Don't take my word for it. Let's look in the scriptures. Read that out.
The book of Titus, chapter 1, verse 10. Verse 11. Whose mouth must be stopped?
Say it again.
Whose mouths must be stopped?
This the scriptures now. This is telling you to shut your mouth. Read.
Who subvert whole houses, teaching things which they ought not.
You teaching things you shouldn't teach. Why is that? Because you don't know what you're talking about.
Right.
Your Christian preacher will teach you that you're supposed to go by the laws of the Bible. But you can sleep with everybody in that church.
Right.
You can molest children. You can be a homosexual.
Right.
As long as you pay your tithes.
That's right.
The scriptures say what at the top?
Verse 11. Whose mouths must be stopped?
Shut your mouth, man. You do not know the laws of the Bible. If you're a Christian preacher, shut your mouth, man. Have a seat. You ain't doing nothing but preaching the same thing Eddie Long preached.
Right.
What happened to him? He died by what? Putting his hands and his rod on little boys.
Right.
And what happened to him from that? He died of AIDS. That's the Lord's judgment, man. That's why the scripture is saying what?
Whose mouths must be stopped?
Shut your mouth, man.
Right.
If you don't know the truth, if you ain't been taught by the ISUPK, say it again.
Whose mouths must be stopped?
Shut your mouth. Don't talk about this Bible.
Right.
You don't know what you're talking about.
Right.
Keep reading.
Who subvert whole houses?
Who subvert whole houses? What's it mean to subvert? It means to deceive. Do something underhanded, a hidden agenda. Where does the Christian church even come from? The Christian church comes from Roman Catholicism.
That's right.
Comes from the Greeks, the Romans, the Babylonians. What do they want to do? They want to merge Christianity with the Romans. That's where you get Christmas from.
Right.
That's where you get Easter.
Right.
That's where you get Thanksgiving. Any holiday you can think of. It is built on lies, deceit. Finish the scripture.
Teaching things which they ought not, for filthy lucre's sake.
For filthy lucre's sake. What is lucre? It's like blood money. It's money off of something you've done underhanded. What do you think these Christian churches are doing? These Christian churches are built on nothing but money.
Right.
That's the only thing pushing them. They'll tell you anything. These Christian preachers don't know one single scripture in this Bible.
Right.
They can't prove anything.
Right.
If you're teaching some other doctrine besides the truth, you are going against what Christ taught. Christ taught one law, one faith, one baptism. That's it. If you're teaching anything else but the laws of this Bible, you need to shut up. Come to the ISUPK and be taught the truth if you're black, Hispanic, or Native Indian. I hope I made myself clear on that.
Right.
Let me get Matthew 7:17 through 19. And we gotta talk about this because this nation is falling apart. You gotta cut yourself away from these people. They're gonna lead you to your death.
Right.
7 and 17. Matthew 7 and 17. And what we addressing today is why is our people going into these Christian churches? Why are they becoming Muslim? Why do they feel like they can teach themselves? I'll tell you why, because we just confused, man.
Right.
We've been lied to.
Right.
We think we have the truth, and we don't.
Right.
Because we doing the same thing John the Baptist did. We thought we were teaching something. He thought he was doing something right. John the Baptist did not want to follow Christ.
Right.
Just like the Christian church does not want to follow the laws of the Bible.
Right.
They would have to admit that what they teaching is wrong. Christmas is wrong.
Right.
Thanksgiving is wrong.
Right.
It's hard for us to accept that because we don't want to give up what we've been doing. But I'm going to tell you something. The day is going to come when Christ and the angels are going to come down and destroy the whole earth. It will be nuclear destruction. If you're in space and you look at Earth, it will look like a lake of fire.
Right.
That's what the judgment is, man. That's why it's so important to be taught the truth. Be taught how to love your brother.
Right.
Not how to fight your brother.
Right.
Learn how to love your women, not how to fight your women.
Right.
Learn how to govern a nation.
Right.
You don't get governed by homosexuals.
Right.
You know how many homosexuals is in the Senate, in the House of Representatives, that's been president? All of them, probably.
That's right.
I'm with that.
Right.
Because they all look homosexual to us.
Right.
You look feminine. But then when a black man want to stand up for himself and tell the truth about what's going on in America, he's looked at like he's an animal.
Right.
But how do you think he's supposed to feel if everything that he's doing as a man gets knocked down? Of course he's going to be mad. The scriptures say oppression makes a wise man mad.
Right.
That means you understand that you're being oppressed and you're not happy about it. You're not supposed to smile about it and roll with the play. You're a grown man. And that's what we raise here in the ISUPK.
That's right.
We don't have to worry about COVID. We don't have to worry, even if we catch COVID. If the Lord deal with us, so be it. We'll be back.
Right.
We're going to do the same thing we get back on this planet.
Right.
Teach this word, man. That's what we going to do. Anybody else coming against that, like the scripture said, shut your mouth.
Right.
Now let's read.
The book of Matthew, chapter 7, verse 17. Even so, every good tree bring forth good fruit.
See, how you know the ISUPK is the right people to teach you the right brothers? Because you can see our fruit. You can see that what we do and what we teach, we go by.
Right.
And we multiply. And we go to cities all across America.
Right.
All across the earth.
Right.
And wherever we set up a school, it starts to grow.
Right.
It doesn't just grow evil, wicked things. It grows wise men. It grows humble women.
Right.
It grows good children.
Right.
That's what good fruit is. Good fruit is meaning they've been taught the truth of the Bible and they live by the truth of the Bible.
That's right.
Keep reading.
But a corrupt tree bringing. But a corrupt tree.
But a what?
But a corrupt tree.
Now let me tell you what a corrupt tree is. It's a tree that wants to grow by itself when it's a branch off of a tree.
Right.
That branch should be doing the same thing the tree did. We should not be going against anything else. That's why it's evil to be part of the Muslims, man.
Right.
That's why it's evil to be part of Christianity.
Right.
That's why it's evil to be part of Catholicism.
Right.
That's not who you are. You telling me if you part of the Roman Catholicism, you believe in molestation?
Right.
You believe that a rabbi can put his mouth on a little baby's rod
Right.
as a tradition, and that's nowhere in the scriptures.
Right.
You telling me if you're a Christian, you can celebrate pagan holidays? Well, you're supposed to be celebrating real days, feast days,
Right.
holy days.
Right.
If you realize who you really was, you got so many feast days, you gonna gain about 50 pounds. Now look, Israelites feast all the time.
Right.
You don't need Christmas to tell you when to get gifts for your family.
Right.
You get gifts for them whenever you feel like it. All you doing, the whole reason why there's something called Black Friday is because through the year, the businesses are in the black. Now, so like they in the red. So then come Black Friday, they want to be in the black, meaning that they want to have a lot of profit. It has nothing to do with helping you. It has nothing to do with Christmas. It's about business. Back in the day, they tried to say Christmas was spelled with an X. Xmas. Don't nobody talk about Christ during Christmas. Y'all gotta realize what's happening to us, man. Black man, Hispanic man, Native Indian, let this oppressor have his world. Let him have Christmas, Thanksgiving, all of that. Let him have these wicked and evil holidays, because all of the wicked things he's done has produced wickedness. That's why the corona is going to destroy America. Nothing is going to be the same ever again. That's one thing Trump ain't tell you, Mr. White Man. Your America will never be the same. Trump can't even accept the fact that he did not win. He still won't leave. That's an example for what white America is. That's what white supremacy is. We don't ever lose, even when we lose. Hey, let me tell you something, white supremacy, you lost. Trump lost. Hey, take the L, man. Just take that L. Just say, golly gee willikers, we lost. Just take it. It's the right thing to do. Yeah, Trump, you gonna get evicted in December too. Your eviction's coming in January. Now read the rest of that scripture.
But a corrupt tree bringing forth evil fruit.
A corrupt tree will bring about evil fruit. Meaning that America is a corrupt tree, man. Christianity is a corrupt tree. Anything that white supremacy has laid out is corrupt. Now see, it was okay back in the day when they was going against England, when America was first trying to get established. They didn't want to go by the laws of England. So what did they do? They rose up and went against them. They got their respect. Then they had their own country over here. Legalized slavery, free money. Now, when a black man, Hispanic man, a Native Indian man want to say something about his brothers being murdered by the police in the street, which is an act of war, it's wrong for us to say something? When you went to war with your own people. So what's wrong with us saying something? I'm gonna tell you what's wrong. Because white supremacy sees you like you are a piece of dirt, black man. Hispanic man, Native Indian. They know what I'm saying is the truth. That's why when we talk like this, they held their head down. Or they try to say we brothers. They want sympathy. The only sympathy you can do for an Israelite is put money in his bucket or kiss his boots. Other than that, hit the street walking, man. This is not for you. The Bible, hold that Bible up. White supremacy, this Bible ain't for you. You don't even go by the laws of this Bible. You try to teach us when that scripture said, serve that master. You obey the master. You try to say that's the reason for slavery. You try to justify that scripture when it's talking about a student obeying his teacher. That's one of the many lies that white supremacy is taught.
I'm going to come and deliver the broken, destroyed, messed up, poor, impoverished people. I'm going to.
Yo niggas ain't tough. Yo niggas ain't tough. Yo niggas ain't tough.
Hey, Shalom Israel. Yahweh Bashim Shah Brakatah. Yahweh Shema Al Thug Bashim Shah to all the sisters, man. Listen, it's Captain 13,000 and called up a rhyme, checking in with the Israelite School of UPK under Commander Junior Hunt.
And you know we not no cowards. Oh, you on that?
Listen, man, this year's 52nd annual Passover. Hold on, I'm gonna say it one more time. This year's 52nd annual Passover under Commander Junior Hunter under the ISUPK. Couldn't do it last year. Y'all already know the Lord had his foot on our oppressor's neck.
Here in New York City, there are roughly 1,000 cases a day. Those are numbers they haven't seen since May.
Can't do it in New York this year because the Lord still got his foot on our oppressor's neck.
New York, the center of the outbreak this spring, is now teetering on another deadly explosion of the virus.
But listen to me good. This year, 52nd annual Passover, April 24th, 2021. You understand? It's gonna be in H-Town, baby.
It's gonna be at the B&H Ranch, 14149 Players Street, Houston, Texas.
Y'all know what we do. Y'all know what we came to do.
2021 ISUPK 52nd annual Passover. All the generals gonna be there. All the heavy hitters gonna be there. The daughters of Zion gonna step out with their beautiful long dresses, you understand? Strong on deck. That One West style music on deck. 52nd annual Passover.
B&H Ranch, 14149 Players Street, Houston, Texas.
Get with it to get lost, man.
Got it out the mud, straight up out the base. The world done made me crazy. The world done turned crazy.
You dealing with the men of war. We at war. I siding with the